Hello guys, I am making another video, and today I'm going to be making a video based off of a video that SuperRaeDizzle made, and the video is drawing with my most expensive art supplies. I was going to make this video earlier, but I had to watch a live video. But I'm using the most expensive art supplies in my possession. And I'm not trying to show off or anything. This was by SuperRaeDizzle, so I do not take ownership of her idea. So I actually think it was someone else's idea, but she made the video. So, and speaking of expensive art supplies, I will not include my Copic markers. Even though they are as expensive as even though they are pretty dang expensive, I am not going to be using those for this video because I'm planning on making a realistic drawing, not a comic drawing. And I'm going to be drawing the same thing as SuperRaeDizzle did. I'm going to be drawing a parrot, little parrot. So first is going to be one of the essentials. And that is the pencil. This is the Graphigear 500 mechanical pencil made by Pentel. These cost about $8. SuperRaeDizzle used a Supreme mechanical pencil, which costs everything from Supreme is expensive. So you're not going to be surprised by this price. If it was any other brand, though, besides any of the, rich boy brands, you're going to be like, "Nani!" You're going to be screaming, "Nani!" And the cost of the Supreme pencils that SuperRaeDizzle used was $83. And also, I'm not including paper, because all my paper is in, a price range. It's, $5 to $20, which is cheap for sketchbook paper. Very expensive for a few pieces of print paper. Alright, let's get on with the thing. So first, I'm going to go get the basic outline done. Basic outline. Here's the parrot's eyeball. My children. Can we explain that eyeball, though? Alright, yeah. And so, I made a gigantic mistake. So, obviously, I'm going to need to erase it, or else it's not going to be realistic. And what I have is the most expensive eraser pencil that I have. This is actually a mechanical eraser. So we have the line of mechanical pencil, which is the Graphigear 500, and then we have the Staedtler Mars Plastic stick eraser. This is pretty expensive. It doesn't really look that expensive, but it is pretty expensive. It's $10 for this. Ray's was a pretty similar price. She had the Faber-Castell eraser pencils. And those were about $15. So, yeah, this isn't really that expensive, but it was the most expensive eraser that I could find. Alright, that was a major... That eye was just, creepy. I need to go frick. Alright, so the skull is like that. Alright, I don't know why I'm being stand proud under my breath from JoJo. Alright, that's a little better, but still not very good, in my opinion. What do you think of it? I'm actually gonna go bring my laptop closer to the side. Shit, holy crap, this quality is like terrible. Alright, maybe I should just go with the original front. Alright, we're gonna start getting into the yellow zone. The little, I'm gonna go start with the these weird little line thingies that you see on the macaws, and these kinds of macaws. They're like those little lines. I would make it darker, but unfortunately for you, yeah, that's not how history is going to see it. And also this eraser, back to this eraser, it was pretty good. So it has passed the vibe check. Unlike most people. So this one's special. He is the special. He's probably my most expensive. He's definitely not my most expensive art tool, but he's definitely one of them. Alright, let's go continue drawing in these little lines on the parrot's face. Okay, one of these lines definitely does need to be erased. Okay. Alright, now we have the parrot's face. It's time to go draw a circle. A parrot circle. Parrot. Parrot. It is the almighty parrot. One long tail. I'm gonna draw one of his fat legs. Yeah, his legs are a little fat. Instead of actually having his legs visible, I'm actually just gonna go draw like a bit of wood over it. Now it's time to go make this look less sketchy. Yeah, I can tell this is definitely going to be a long video for you guys. I'm going to make that a lot lower to the ground. I'm going to make that a lot lower. Oh, whoops. Can this thing stop it? I'm having some technical difficulties. Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties. Images. Go pull up my birdie again. It's not gonna look that good, I can assure you that. I can assure watching the video. Alright, so there we go. So that is, I guess, the sketch done. That is, I guess, the sketch. But now I just need to go refine this, like, a lot. Maybe I'll draw, like, a part of a talon. Now I'm gonna start adding some more feathers. So now that's the sketch. And now the next thing I'm going to pull out is some colored pencils. So now these are Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. These are great if you want to draw some realistics. The Prismacolor pencils are great if you want to draw a realistic picture. Sorry, I have to go pull up my photo again. There we go. They're great if you want to draw something realistic. Pull out this color blue like that. Now I'm just picking colors out. Pick out colors. So here are my colored pencils I'm going to be using. I'm going to have to go sharpen the heck out of this one. Yeah, these are going to need to be sharp, so I'll be right back. That's the sharpest I'm going to get it. Okay. That didn't work. Maybe I'll need a better sharpener. There we go. That sharpener in there, it's like really good sharpening pencils, but it didn't sharpen this one that well. It's probably because of the tip. Alright. Okay, there we go. That's sharp. I have to go dump this out. Shavings. Sharpen everything. Okay, I'm gonna go continue to sharpen everything. Oh. These Prismacolors are like super duper soft. They're like barely even sharpenable without snapping the tip off once or twice. Alright, looks like that's as sharp as I'm gonna get it. And the rest of them are pretty sharp, except this one. This one needs sharpening. It needs to be sharp. Yeah, you're gonna see me sharpening pencils. I guess the tip got stuck. Yep. So annoying. This pencil sharpener is like so bad at like getting rid of these full tips. I've already got 2. That is the next one. Is probably going to be way easier to sharpen. What the heck is with this pencil sharpener? It's so bad. No, not that. Second one. I'm literally mad. I'm super mad at this right now. Okay, that's as sharp as I'm gonna get them all. Ugh, jeez, my desk is a mess right now. Pencil shavings everywhere. Probably because it was probably when I was raging. Yep, it's the first bit of raging in the video. Okay, let's go start. Color. Yep, there. And also, I forgot to mention in SuperRaeDizzle's video, she used Caran d'Ache. She used Caran d'Ache colored pencils. I use Prismacolor. They're good. Alright, I don't know why I keep moving my head like that. That's the thing with these videos. Alright. Go green it up. Green. I'm gonna go with a lighter color. There we go. First, I'm gonna be lightly shading all the little parts that are this color. I don't want it so bright looking. No, this is not going to be my profile picture. If you're wondering, no. I don't know if any of you are wondering. Probably not. It's from my stupid brain. Alright. See. Yep. Lead already started to rub off on my hands. Alright, I'm gonna lightly shade this. Alright, that looks a little green, so I'm gonna go get rid of it. Decolor it and go recolor it. That one's gonna be a little dark. Maybe I can go grab this white to kind of tone it down a little. Yeah, that white did it pretty well. Yeah, that white color did it pretty well. Coloring. Yep. So that's the main coloring bit. Oh yeah, I forgot about this area. I forgot about here. You know what? I might as well draw the feet. Go draw the talons. Okay. Alright, now it's time for shading in my picture. It's time to go shading in my pic. Oh, frick. Wait, jeez, the video is almost 30 minutes long. As of right now, it will be 30 minutes long, I can tell you that. Alright, now that's a lot of shading. Alright. Yeah, I need to edit that, like, a lot. This part I need to erase. Erase, erase, erase. This eraser can't actually erase colored pencil, which I think is no. And that's not okie dokie. But it still passes the vibe check for being good as a eraser. Wrong pencil. This is a bird. This is a pretty well done drawing, in my opinion. And to kind of clean up my drawing, I'm gonna go pull out a pen. Not like a super expensive pen. I don't really have expensive pens, but this, just a normal office pen. What the heck did hair get in here? was that little sketchy. Or I can use this indigo color. It's indigo. Kind of draw a shape. Go find it. Kind of draw it in there. That looks a lot better. Why does my hair keep on ending up here? Strange. Alright. Alright, I can actually still see some of the feathers are just blended in there. Yep, it's already 30 minutes. Oh, over 30 minutes, actually. I'm trying not to go for realism, more like very cartoony looking, so I'm getting a mix of the two in there. I forgot to color in these feathers. Well, they're already colored in, but I forgot to shade them. I'm gonna use the side of the pencil tip to get in those like really good fine spots I need to get. This I need like a lot of. So I'm gonna go start splatting it on. That. So I think the blue part looks great. I think the feathery parts. I think the blue feathered parts of his body look amazing. That's what I have for the blue part of his body. That's a really pretty looking parrot, though. Okay, next is the head. So for this, I'm actually going to need a Micron pen because I don't actually have a black Prismacolor. I lose some of my Prismacolors. I lost some of them, which is depressing. I'm using a Micron pen to shade in to create these like little lines. Here's a meme if you have a little sister who likes K-pop. Me, trying to watch my anime opening. My little sister bursting in. Oh, you like K-pop? Who's your idol? Me. Grabs and loads an LMG with religious intent. That was from Meme, the ultimate memer. As I call him. And probably the only person who can stop. One of the only people that we can trust right now during these trying times. Yep, there it is. I like how my Micron pen actually has like a stubby tip now. You can get bigger areas quicker. Tell me if you like this parrot or not. You probably won't. SuperRaeDizzle, this is definitely not as good as your parrot, but I know it is good. It is very good for my age. It's really good for my age, though. When I was in only 2019, kids will remember, aka school, my drawing made me pretty popular, actually. In first grade, I was literally like, I was pretty popular. I was like one of the most popular kids in the class in first grade. But as I get into like third grade, yeah, things started taking a turn. Then Fenton came in, which he is my friend, and he took, all the popularity. All of it. Every single ounce. Every single ounce of it. But hey, whatever. We're not in school anymore. No need for a dramatic backstory. What the hell is that? Whatever. That's probably nothing. already 40 minutes long. Took me 40 minutes just to draw this. It took me 40 minutes to draw this. It's quite a long, it's going to be quite a long video, but this drawing actually didn't take that long. Might as well refine it, actually. Alright, the world's most itchy back. So, guys, did you know I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Madison M., I know, you should know that I watched JoJo, you watched JoJo too, and JoJo is probably one of the best things to ever be created in existence. It's probably the best anime I've ever seen in my life. I haven't actually seen any other anime, so that's reasonable. But I have seen clips of like One Punch Man and Dragon Ball, but nothing compares to how cool JoJo is. And SuperRaeDizzle, if you do watch this video, do you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? If you do, you have passed the vibe check. Okay, it's a very, very scratchy drawing, but will do. Now I'm gonna go, like, very lightly draw around this, this thing right here, on the beak. Above the beak. In this area, I'm gonna go slightly blacken a little bit. I'm gonna go make this black. I'm gonna make this beak black. I'm gonna go draw the, I'm gonna go color in the, log. And then I can go sign it, and then bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Once I finish with this beak and stuff, yeah, I need to go darken that up a lot. I'm gonna go blacken it. Now to smoothen it out, I'm gonna go get this white colored pencil. I'm gonna lightly layer on some of it on top of the black to give it kind of a smooth look. But yeah, of course I'm gonna have to go smooth and like add a little bit more black to it to actually make it look dark. Not like super dark, because the reference image actually had a light beak. It was almost like a bluish tone. That's why I decided to use this white. And my white colored pencil, I can barely even use as a highlight creator. It doesn't even make that good of highlight. It makes like a small bit of blue if you mix it with black. It just kind of blends and spreads it out. Alright, there we go. Next thing I'm going to do is grab my pen. Go ahead and color in these toes. Well, two of them, actually. Just two. Because I found out that, because parrots only have two front toes, one back toe, which means they have tridactyl tridactylar feet. A little bit of biology there for a little bit of zoology there for you. This tridactylar foot style cannot be seen in pterodactyl. Can be seen in some species of pterosaur, like Rhamphorhynchus, but tridactyl doesn't mean it was in pterodactyl. The reason why they said dactyl is because, you know, flying and perching. You know what? I might as well make this video an hour long. Just for you guys that want something a little extra long. You're gonna get something a little long. Alright. Alright, there we go. There are the feet. You know what's a cardinal sin for my drawings? Erasing the pencil on a realistic drawing. I know that sounds ridiculously stupid, but for me, I think it adds more of like a shaded kind of look. So now, I'm going to be drawing the log right here. I'm going to start lightly coloring in this log area over here with this color. I'm actually using a little bit more colors than I need it than I actually picked out, because of course with a realistic drawing you need something to hold it up. If it's not like being held by something or supporting itself, then yeah, it's not gonna look realistic. Miss Tara, my art instructor, I used to go to art lessons at an actual art lesson dedicated building. It's called Creative Learning Lab. She made the most absurd punishment when she was in the older days. She made the most absurd punishment for scribbling. She took your pencil. Then how would it be considered art lessons if you don't have your pencil? Besides, we all scribble. We all scribble. I'm doing it right now. She says that it's a cacophony. No, it's not. We make scribbling noises every day, and we usually don't notice. We usually don't notice. So, you get docked points for that. Okay, now we have our wood color right here. I'm gonna go start drawing the lines on the wood. Tell me if you like this drawing. If you do, once I'm done with this video, I will show you the final picture. Obviously. Alright, and then I'm gonna have this area right here. Shoujo. Wow, actually, I really like this drawing. This was a sketchbook actually from. This wasn't actually a sketchbook from an art store. It was actually from, like, I think Wish or something. Not Wish, actually. I think it was from Amazon. I got this for Christmas. There's a lot of stuff in here, but some of the stuff is either, like, yeah, I do have some Gacha Life characters in here, but one I did a creepypasta. I did a creepypasta on one of the pages. It was, Nurse Luck. Basically, if you use her in Gacha Life at 3 a.m., yeah, a lot of weird crap is going to happen. And I mean a lot. Like, the characters are going to start getting decapitated and stuff. Well, if you change her clothes, her outfit at 3 a.m., then, yeah, weird stuff is going to happen to you. Well, not to actually you, but the device that you're playing the Gacha Life on. But I'm not a girl. I don't play Gacha Life. I've seen some videos of creepypastas on it, like Teke Teke and Kushisake Ono, aka Slit Mouth. Greasy, the giraffe woman, or like the 8-foot-tall one from Japan. I mean, any creepypasta or urban legend from Japan, it is inevitable. If you read any Japanese creepypasta or urban legend, getting nightmares is as inevitable as burping after knocking down a couple of colas. I got that one from JoJo as well. I'm a really big JoJo fan. Fortunately, I don't have any of the posters or the action figures because they're just like Copics. They're inexpensive. Alright, now that is a good illustration. Sorry. I said that way wrong. Here's the picture. I will show you the finished picture, please. After I'm done, I'll show you the finished picture. I might actually make this video about an hour long. That means I need to go focus on the little details too. I'll add some like blue tone to the toes and make it like pop out a little better. I'm gonna add some blue to the toe and make it pop a bit more easy. Bit easier. Alright, maybe I need to go surround this with some brown. Usually I'd make this log brighter, a little less bright, but this one I've decided to make it bright. I decided to make it a little bit lighter tone than what it was supposed to be, to kind of make it like a little bit more noticeable, so that it doesn't look like it's floating around in the middle of Jupiter's atmosphere. Now I'm gonna go start coloring in this other part of the tree. I'm actually writing a comic book, like a really small comic book. I think it's a really good idea. It's called the Divulging Island. It's called Divulging Son of Diamond. I don't know why I named it Son of Diamond. I just thought it looked cool. Wait. Does this look like a spider to you? It's supposed to be like those like weird little lines that you see with trees. I'm gonna go make it have more so that it doesn't look like. Well, let me actually count the bigger ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It had 8! That's awesome. It had 8, so I literally did accidentally draw a spider. I accidentally drew a spider. That's funny. That's freaking funny. That's some funny stuff right there. We'll add in some of that tone. We'll add in some of that tone. Add in some of that tone. Tones. Alright, I don't know why right now this is supposed to be serious. Okay. Now I'm gonna get in with my micron pen and go start drawing some of the little spider legs. And I'm gonna go start to draw the I don't know where my micron pen is working with the colored pencil. Yeah, it's probably because I'm stupid. I always forget that micron doesn't really work on colored pencil the best. I'm only a 10-year-old, okay? Okay, so there we go. I think that would have been, this looks pretty great, but I do have to go whiten out though, them legs. Them legs. I'll make them light. I'll make them like a light bluish color. Yeah, like a blue color. And I'm gonna go start adding some feathers into the little legs. And some like feathery. And I gotta go like kind of need to go kind of fill in those spaces, make it look perfection. Well, not perfect. Nothing is perfect. Nobody, nothing, not anything is perfect. But this drawing, it's a little not so good. Alright, there we go. We'll continue drawing. I'm planning to make this video about an hour and 5 minutes. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of drawing in here in this video. There's a lot of drawing in this video. And this is going to take a long, I mean a long time to upload. Oh, frick. I made that way. I have just said my last. I just said my last Amiya. Wait, that is definitely the Italians when Hawaii puts pineapple on pizza. You have said your last Amiya. Actually, I'm gonna go continue working on this wing, this little wing here. And we've reached an hour. And we've reached an hour for the video. The reason why I can actually tell is I'm using Photo Booth for my YouTube videos. I use Photo Booth for my YouTube videos. I don't use a camera, and I'm not planning on ever using a camera because I'm not that big of a YouTuber, and I probably never will be. Oh, frick, what the heck? Okay, that was useful. Hold on, I gotta go fix this pen. Strange. Okay, there we go. I like this white colored pencil a lot. I like how you can use it. It's like really, really, really good if you want to draw some realistic stuff. Now it's time for the blue tone in the eyeballs. It's like a very weirdish kind of color. I actually did it on first try. It's good. Alright, let's go redraw that eyeball. Okay, so now the only thing left to do now is to sign it. And there we have it, guys. My parrot. And that is it for now. Peace. Goodbye.